What we doing here? Huh? Come on now, subscribe, man. Push the button. Notification bells on. All sorts of mentions. Let's run it up. 20K. Salute to all the people that's with me. You know it's the landing. Yeah? Welcome, if you're new. Shout out the Prias as well. Crazy. I see you. But you're here though. Now listen, let me make something clear. Shout out the younger generation that are doing their thing in all walks of life. I don't want to appear to be the person of age that's trying to throw shade on the younger generation, because let's have it right. If you don't know me personally, I guess that you don't know sometimes whether I'm laughing, joking, if it's banter, is it serious? And I get that, bro. You don't know me. Cool. That's why I want to state for the record, I'm not here to throw no shade to no younger generation. I'm here to support. I'm here to encourage. If you lot believe that I can do that for you, then I'm here for it. Cool. You know, I'm not trying to be no role model. Trust me. Yeah? But I just want to make it clear that's not my angle, that's not my agenda. Second thing, content creators. Bro, I'm not on no divide and conquer thing. I was not here first. Salute those that was before me. Salute people that will follow. Yeah? I believe working together is smarter. It'll be better for our scene. It's not the rap game, bro. I'm not here on the ignorant thing. I'm the best, look at me, don't go over. No, bro, that's not what I'm on. I'm not a rapper. I'm a content creator. Working together is best for everybody. Because even those that may have low numbers or low subscribers, if you link with people that's got a lot of subscribers and a lot of numbers, it can only grow your platform. So I want to see everybody win. That's cool, I must add. Because most of you are idiots. Yeah? But that doesn't mean we can't do business. You know what I mean? You can be an idiot, but you're still cool though. Do you know what I'm saying? Funny how that works, isn't it? So yeah, podcasters, that's separate. They got their lane, you know, interviews. They do what they do, and shout out all of them. You know what I'm saying? Salute. I'm not here on a hating thing, man. I'm really not. And if I was, I would say it. It would probably do more numbers. Let's have it right. People want to see the tea. People want to see the controversy because it sells, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? So if that's what I was about, if that's what I was on, I would just be rude. But that's not my angle, bro. I'm of age. You know what I'm saying? I have a niece, have nephews, I've got my daughter. Like, I understand it's the YouTube, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? But now that's out of the way, I still got a problem with you Gen Zs, though. You're too rude. Arrogant. Think you know it all. All sorts of disrespect. Can't you think say you got all sorts of quids? Like you can't get hands and feet. Because not everybody's got machines. You know what I'm saying? And even everybody with machines, they don't want to go jail and do 30. Yeah? Your brethren's lying to you if he's telling you, I'm ready to do my 30, you know? Now, don't get me wrong, bad man. If it regards family, then of course, all sorts of rides, all sorts of glides, all sorts of jail sentences, respectfully. But buddy, no one ain't bringing out no machine for some content creator, buddy. Let's have it right. So you can get hands and feet, respectfully. And some of you have hands and feet. You know how it goes. You know what I mean? But you know what I'm trying to say. You're rude. Think say because man's of age, man's past it. Bad man. See, when it comes to football and running and sprinting and enough of you Gen Zs can't chat to the man them. What are we doing here? Huh? Huh? Only thing you little Gen Zs might have over the man them is stamina. True. And I'm not talking about that kind of stamina, you know. Well, yeah, you know, because she knows. But anyway, you're rude, blood. You understand? And speaking of Gen Zs, Tankz. Tankz, you had me upset today, bro. I was ready to give you hands and feet. I don't care if you're half my age, Tankz. It's got nothing to do with the price of eggs. But then when you started to tell us your truths, your barriers, your... I don't like to use the word issues. I think barriers is the right word. Autism, bro. I resonated with it. On a grown thing. I did. It humbled me. I had to look in the mirror. You know. I can say to you, and this is, yeah, I would have said this without your statement. Honest facts. But I do wish you the best, my brother. You're doing amazing things. Long may it continue. You know what I'm saying? And less is more. Now let's push that to the side for a second, because no time for no emotions around here, big man. So Tankz. Well, this is it. Exhibit A. Now listen, Tankz. This is directly to you because I saw your response, bro. I see you. Well, okay. What I want you to understand before I deliver my message, when I was alluding to content creators being idiots, the reason for that is because, bro, don't say things, then double back on them, and then start talking about, oh, I didn't mean it. Bro, that's weak. That's cowardly, bro. We can all take accountability after. That's normal, bro. Gracefully. But that doesn't mean nothing. You still get hands and feet, bad man. Yeah? Now look, Tankz. Because you did a lot. A lot of sarcasm, but let me proceed. Now look. Firstly, you want an apology for being called an idiot. You're an idiot. Respectfully. Secondly, you got your own setup. Amazing. Uni degree. Bad man. Amazing. Now, the only time I used to see a university site was when I had tickets. And I wasn't no traffic warden. Respectfully. You got all sorts of plaques. You went on to tell us. 100 million plaque pending, bad man. All sorts of quids. Amazing. Accolade after accolade. I respect it, bro. You have the same opinion as me when it comes to Trap Law Ross. So I will separate you two as you agree with what I was saying. He was acting wicked with security, but then he was telling us that he would run off if he didn't have security. We can't respect that, bro. We know Trap Law Ross to be a civilian. But here's the thing. Just because you're a civilian doesn't mean you won't get hands and feet. It's over, buddy. So yeah. Now the sarcasm. I need Premiere Pro to level up my content. Gracefully. And maybe one day you can help me with this Premiere Pro which you talk of, because, bro, I'll be honest. And I feel like a lot of you content creators are trying to tell me off for my setup. But as I look around, what I'm trying to tell you folks is, bro, I'm just starting, bro. What you folks, 6 years in or something like that? But I'm 60 days in, bro. I'm just in my yard. I'm building. Rome wasn't built in a day, bro. You know what I'm saying? So gradually and gracefully, please. So don't be sarcastic about my setup and tell me I need Premiere Pro. Unless you're going to give me some game and show me where to get Premiere Pro and how to do Premiere Pro. And, you know, I'm a lot older than you, bro. Do you know what I mean? While you was wondering about Chat GPT and what's on Google, bad man, I was with. But we're not here for that. Now listen, the unknown T situation, bro. This is where you contradicted yourself, buddy. You said, when you mentioned unknown T crying about his chain being seized, and nobody ever wants to see a man's chain get seized, especially when it's so expensive. I must add. You said you did it because it was your live reaction, bro. You know, he was moving too fast. He wasn't thinking. You said it was a mistake for you to speak this way. You said you was rushing the narrative. You said you shouldn't have said it. Well, okay. Tankz. Bad man. Why didn't you take the video down? See, why you was running around and doing all sorts of things to get all sorts of views and all sorts of monetization, bad man, you forgot. You don't agree with this. So why put it out? Better yet, when you put it out and you said you got the call from your brethren, you left it out. Why was that, bro? You've just told us that morally it doesn't sit right with you what you did. Your folks are phoning you. We don't like what you did. But it's still out there now. All sorts of disrespect for all sorts of quids, Tankz. You see you Gen Zs, buddy. And check the play, Tankz. Bad man. You see why I get upset with you Gen Zs, yeah? Watch the disrespect now. So, you said what you said, and you heard the tone that you said it in, right? The mannerisms that you said it in. The sarcasm that you said it in, right? Remember that. You then DM'd unknown T, bad man. And said, I know your chain got seized, but this will blow over. Cheese and bread. I know, Pops. I know. I get it now. You hear that, nutso? Bad man. What are we doing here? So you mean to tell us, after saying such sarcastic things, mockery, skullduggery and all sorts, you DM the man, it will blow over. Bad man, you know how much paper that chain there cost? I don't need to hear from you. It will blow over. It needs to towards me. You know what I mean? Crazy. Then you told him focus on the music. Bad man, that's a quarter ticket. I might not see it back. And you're there telling me I was crying. Like you won't get hands and feet. And then you want to DM me. Like you still won't get hands and feet. Huh? Huh? Gen Z, good Lord. I can't believe it, buddy. Your tone. Let me put this down. Your tone, your delivery, bro. And then you want to double back and tell us, I took accountability though. And that's okay. Bro, it's not okay because we take accountability. It's just the right thing to do. Do you see the difference? You think a man won't give you hands and feet because you're going to say, I take accountability, bro. I shouldn't have done that. Hands and feet. Say it from the ground. Yeah? It's over, buddy. Yeah? Then I might hear your apology. But then you go on to tell us about, you know, your friends are in the field and you're not. And that's cool. You know, we all have friends like that. But bro, you should know better then. Why would you want to get your folks into something over your stupidity, bro? And I call it stupidity because, like I said, I'm not going back on anything I say, Batman. Do you know what I mean? I see Ambush as being someone that's cool. Ambush asked me to take down my video. I told him, no, Batman. I don't do them things there. Do you know what I mean? I'm standing on my 10. It doesn't mean I might not walk out my yard and get hands and feet. And more. That's just how the game goes, bro. So, as you Gen Zs like to say to us older folks, teach us some game. Give us some, you know, input. Because you don't... Bro, this is what I'm telling you, like, innit? Don't be talking like that. Being sarcastic behind your camera. You said you live in London, you're in the ends. I'm just letting man know, bro. And I'm sure you're smart enough to know this, bro. But sometimes we all need to hear it. When we speak on others, we can't tell them how to feel, bro. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they want to do is what they want to do, bro. And that's up to them. You've given them that option. Me too. It is what it is, though, with me. With you, you're saying you took accountability. If you saw him, you'll be shuffling. I don't rate that bad, man. That's all my point was. So I'll separate you from Traplaw Ross, firstly. I need to know why that football thing that we were supposed to do never happened. So until I see you, you're an idiot. Respectfully. And it's the landing, man. Make sure you subscribe. Because these Gen Zs have got us the wrong way, you know. Twisted. Mad. It's over, buddy.
Call me Saint Nick. Caesar with me too. Going ape shit. Gorillas in the zoo. We had to break shit.